Arizona Senate candidate and former failed Arizona gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake this week decided that she was not going to fight the defamation lawsuit against her that was filed by Maricopa County Recorder Stephen Richer, who also happens to be a Republican, by the way. But Kari Lake this week filed a motion in court asking for a default judgment, which means she doesn't want a trial. She doesn't want to go through the discovery phase of the trial. All she wants is for the jury to come in, tell her how much she owes for defaming this poor man, and they'll all be on their merry way, right? So Kerry Lake's plan is to make this defamation lawsuit, again, filed against her by a fellow Republican who she accused of rigging the state's 2022 gubernatorial election against her. She wants it to disappear quietly, and hopefully everybody will forget about it. But that's not going to happen. Even if the judge does decide to go ahead and grant her motion for a default judgment, which, for the record, the judge could just say, no, we're going to take this thing all the way to trial, and then Kari Lake is screwed. But even if the judge does grant the motion, it doesn't change the fact that Kari Lake was sued by a member of her own party because she accused this man, again, just a Maricopa County Recorder. She accused him of somehow rigging the election against a Republican so that a Democrat would become the governor of the state. I mean, listen to this. Lake basically accused him of inserting 300,000 illegal, invalid, phony, and or bogus early vote ballots into the Maricopa County vote count. Like, why would a Republican rig an election against another Republican? That doesn't make any sense. But it's not just that Kari Lake wants this thing to quietly go away. As I said, she now, if she gets her motion for default judgment, doesn't have to go through the discovery process. And even though Kari Lake swears she totally has the evidence to back up all her claims, she doesn't want to turn over that evidence because, one, it simply doesn't exist. She's lost every court case where she has had the opportunity to present this evidence. But most importantly, she probably doesn't want her other communications that she made about Republicans in the 2022 election coming to light. Avoiding the discovery phase of the trial would prevent all of her personal communications from falling into the hands of the other lawyers. So she gets to avoid a lot of embarrassment at a time where she can't afford any more embarrassment in the state of Arizona. Because it's not just Richer, by the way, that she accused of some kind of malfeasance. She attacked Republicans all over the state, from the leadership of the state party to the Republicans in positions of power in the state legislature. She accused everybody of conspiring against her, so she's already fighting an uphill battle trying to win back over the people that she trashed for a year and a half while she fought this case in court. She doesn't want those private communications becoming public if there is a discovery process, so instead, she would rather have a jury come out, tell her what she owes, cut a check to Mr. Richer, and just forget the whole thing happened. But nobody's going to forget. This should be a campaign issue. And hopefully Ruben Gallego, who is polling decently ahead of Kari Lake in polls, hopefully he uses this against her as this race continues. Because this, even if she doesn't have to reveal all of her stuff in discovery, it's still a massive embarrassment for Kari Lake. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.